Animals see the world very differently from us, whether they pick up colors that are invisible to us, perceive things in slow motion, or have complex eyes made up of thousands of little eyes. I'll break down how 9 different animals see the world, ranging from dogs to snakes to sharks. And number 9 has the craziest, most complex vision that scientists have ever discovered. But let's start with horses. They see almost 360 degrees around them and have great night vision, but they have some visual disadvantages compared to us. Horses see a blurrier world than we do. They have 20/30 vision, meaning that from 20 feet away from something, they only see the level of detail that the average person would see from 30 feet away. However, they have amazing peripheral vision. Like lots of prey animals, their eyes are on the sides of their head instead of the front. This lets them see almost 360 degrees around them. Each eye can move around independently, seeing something completely different. But this panoramic vision has one flaw. They have blind spots directly in front and behind them. Horses can see about 50% better than us in the dark, but it takes horses a lot longer to adjust between seeing in a bright light environment or low light, especially as they get older. An older horse may need as long as 40 minutes to adjust to seeing clearly outside on a sunny day after being inside in a dark barn. Horses also don't see the same colors as us. They have 2 types of color detecting cells called cones in their eyes, while humans have 3. They're colorblind by our standards and only see in shades of blue and green. Next up, let's talk about cats. The biggest difference between cats' eyes and humans is our retinas, where we have those cone cells and rod cells, and the rod cells help us see at low light levels. Cats have a higher concentration of rods than us, and a lower concentration of cones. So having many rods makes them great at seeing in the dark. They only need 1/6 of the light that we need to see in the dark. A reflective membrane in their eyes, called a tapetum, also improves their night vision, and this is what makes their eyes glow in the dark. But having less cones makes them see more muted colors. While there's a common misconception that cats don't see any color, they can see colors, just different ones than us. Like horses, cats only have 2 types of cones, making them colorblind. They also see in shades of blue and green, while reds and pinks just look like other shades of green to them. And cats' vision is way blurrier than horses. Cats have around 20/100 vision, which is 5 times blurrier than the average human and more than 3 times blurrier than horses. But cats' great sense of smell, night vision, and powerful motion detection make them such good predators. Their pupils can adjust way more than ours to let in different amounts of light, closing into slits when it's bright out and opening all the way up to let in more light at night. Their pupils can change their size more than 10 times as much as us. Let's mix it up now and talk about what bees see. Bees have 5 eyes that are completely different from ours. They have 2 large compound eyes made of 9,000 little eyes called ommatidia. Each of those has its own lens and cluster of photoreceptor cells. So a bee's vision is a mosaic combining thousands of tiny images. These big compound eyes stick out of their head and see almost 360 degrees around them at once. In addition to those compound eyes, bees have 3 smaller eyes in the middle of their head called ocelli. These 3 eyes maintain the bee's stability and help them navigate by triangulating their position relative to the sun. Bees see ultraviolet, or UV, light that's invisible to us. This makes flowers look a lot different to bees because special pigments absorb UV light. These vibrant patterns help guide bees to the flowers they can get nectar from. Bees can also see the polarization of light, which describes the orientation of light waves moving through the air. Sunlight moving through particles in the air creates certain polarization patterns, which acts like a bee GPS, making it a lot easier for them to know where they are. Bees also see in slow motion by our standards, detecting movement in as little as 1/300th of a second. This lets them perceive the world 5 times faster than us and notice individual flowers as they're flying at high speeds. This same superpower also helps bees better detect you trying to swat them away. We talked about cats earlier, but now let's talk about man's best friend, dogs. Dog vision is actually pretty similar to cats. Dogs also have two types of cones and are colorblind, but they see shades of yellow and blue, not green and blue, so slightly different. Green, orange, and red all look kind of yellowish or brown to dogs. Here's what green and red tomatoes next to each other would look like to a dog. A lot of dog toys are red, orange, or pink, but that's actually hard for them to distinguish compared to green grass. Blue and yellow toys are a lot easier for dogs to see, and that's actually why a lot of dogs seem to like the TV show Bluey. It uses a lot of blue and yellow colors, which look a lot more vivid to dogs. The similarities between dog vision and cat vision keep going. Dogs also have reflective tapetum that give them shiny eyes in the dark. They have 5 times better night vision than humans because of their tapetum and having more rod cells. They see more muted colors like cats because of a low amount of cone cells, and they have blurry vision around 20/75. That's better than cats though. Suck it, cats. And now we're going way up in the sky to talk about how eagles see the world. Eagles have 4 times better resolution than us with a visual acuity of 25. They achieve this because their retinas are packed more than twice as densely with cones compared to humans, giving them super sharp vision and letting them see incredibly vivid colors. Like bees, eagles can also see ultraviolet light. It turns out that pee absorbs UV wavelengths really strongly, plus some animals have UV patterns in their fur. Those two things make eagles even better hunters. Both eagles and humans have an indent in our retinas called the fovea, where our vision is the best. It's why your vision is actually the best in the very center of whatever you're looking at. Eagles' fovea is deeper than ours, acting like a telephoto lens that makes things really far away more clear. And not only do eagles have a lens in their eye that changes shape like us to shift focus from things up close to things further away, but their corneas on the front of their eyes can also transform their shape to better control their focus. But they have an interesting visual disadvantage. The sun getting into their eyes would really mess up their sharp vision, so they evolved with these really big, crazy eyebrows that keep sun out of their eyes. This is what gives eagles their pretty wicked death stare. But when they're looking down at the ground searching for prey, these eyebrows prevent them from seeing what's directly in front of them. That's normally not an issue since they're flying high above the ground, but they can run into tall man-made structures like windmills. So some windmills now have camera systems specifically to switch them off when an eagle comes close. Now we're going to head back down to Earth to talk about what snakes see. There are thousands of different snake species, but there are commonalities in how they see the world. Snakes can also see ultraviolet wavelengths that are invisible to us, but they can't see red wavelengths like a lot of the other animals we've covered so far. Different snake species have different proportions of rod and cone cells, depending on if they're nocturnal or like taking care of business during the day. Nocturnal snakes tend to have slit-shaped pupils that can adjust for lots of different light levels, kind of like cats, while snakes more active during the day have more round pupils, kind of like us. Pit vipers, like rattlesnakes, pythons, and copperheads, have a bonus superpower that lets them sense the body heat of unsuspecting prey. While their eyes pick up visual images, they have little pits in their faces that detect infrared light, which has longer wavelengths than what we can see. This gives them thermal vision, making them super deadly predators. Their pits are full of thousands of infrared-sensitive cells and are at least 10 times better than the best man-made infrared sensors ever created, letting them pick up temperature changes as small as 0.001 degrees Celsius. But now we're going under the sea to talk about what sharks see. Sharks' vision is about 10 times better than ours. They have incredible night vision, and like some other animals we've mentioned, they can see almost 360 degrees around them. Sharks are colorblind, having only one type of cone cell, unlike other animals we've discussed having 2 types of cone cells. They instead have a super high density of rod cells on their retinas, giving them great low light vision and motion detection. And sharks also have a tapetum, giving them even better low light vision and those glowing eyes. But sharks have a blind spot right in front of their head and right behind them, so they sometimes bump into something that's right in front of them. They can get around this though by moving their heads around in a circle. But sharks also have two bonus senses that humans don't have. Electroreceptors, called ampullae of Lorenzini, detect electrical fields in the water. Muscle contractions and even the heartbeats of prey send out weak electrical signals that sharks can pick up. Earth's magnetic field also introduces electric fields to ocean currents, so sharks can pick up those to be great navigators all around the ocean. Sharks' other bonus sense comes from special organs called their lateral line system that detect vibrations underwater. These are fluid-filled canals with little hairs and sensory cells in them. So sharks have a ton of tools to stalk prey until they sneak attack them from below. The second to last animal we're going to cover are octopuses. Yes, you can say either octopuses or octopi, but most scientists like to say octopuses. Octopus eyes work a lot differently than ours. Their stretched out pupils give them a wide field of view and protection from glare resulting from light reflecting off of the water's surface. By having a narrower vertical pupil, they limit the amount of light coming in from above while still having a super wide horizontal field of view. While a lot of other underwater creatures evolved to see a broader spectrum of light than humans, octopuses are colorblind with only one type of cone cell, like sharks. But how can octopuses change their own color for camouflage if they're completely colorblind? While they can't see color, their funky pupils cause different light wavelengths to focus at different distances from the lenses in their eyes. Defocusing by changing the shape of their lenses lets them scan through to see what different wavelengths they're picking up. So even if they can't really see color, octopuses can tell what colors are around them. And light-sensing proteins in their skin also help them have an idea of exactly what their surroundings look like, letting them better match both color and texture mind-blowingly well. Like bees, octopuses can also see light's polarization, enhancing contrast between things because of how polarization changes as light bounces off of something. This lets them better spot tasty snacks and scary predators, navigate, and better match their surroundings for camouflage. And last but not least, let's talk about the animal with potentially the craziest vision in nature, mantis shrimp. Their eyes are on separate stalks that can move around independently, letting them scan a wide area all around their environment. Each eye is also separated into 3 parts that can move around independently too, giving them depth perception in each of their 2 compound eyes. The top and bottom parts of their eyes are mainly used to detect motion and shape, while the middle part has 6 rows of color-detecting cells containing 16 different types of cone cells. A lot of the animals we talked about today only have 2 or 1 type of cone cell. So, this lets them see visible light, UV light, polarization, and be really fast and efficient when it comes to picking up motion and reacting. While humans send electrical signals from our eyes to our brains for processing, mantis shrimp do all of that processing in their eyes themselves, further speeding up how fast they can pick up and react to visual stimuli. And also, mantis shrimp punch with the same acceleration as a .22 caliber bullet. Yikes. While I covered 9 different animals in this whole compilation video, I have 9 other videos explaining how different animals not on this list see the world. This one talks about how the T-Rex saw the world.